You get that in Romans 1, worship the creature more than the creator. So that's why he said with that cross, a lot of our brothers and sisters have that cross, they thinking they getting connected to God, right? But when it comes to that cross, comes with that visualization of a white Jesus. So when people kiss the cross or got the cross on, when they praying, they actually praying to a white Jesus. They're not thinking about Jesus' color, right? Go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 21. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations.
Go ahead.
And their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie.
So who changed the truth of God into a lie? Who changed the truth of God to a lie? Meaning who changed the perception of what Christ looked like, or what God looked like, or what the angels looked like? Understand, all the prophets in this Bible are black. The angels are black. God is black. Christ is black. It's actually right now, who have changed the truth of God to a lie? Who has the power to rewrite history? Exactly, white people, right? They have that power to do so, right? And this to be on the funny side. I don't know if you know Tom Cruise, right? You ever seen the movie The Last Samurai? How he's the last samurai, a white man. Do that make sense? do that make sense? And there's a skit that Dave Chappelle did. He said, Dave Chappelle said, yeah, it's a movie coming out with Tom Hanks, The Last on Earth, starring Tom Hanks. So they got that power to rewrite history, right? So the Bible is saying that who did this? Read.
And worshiped and served the creature.
And worship and serve the creature, meaning the image, right? Meaning that cross, meaning the imagery of the white Christ, the white angel, baby angel. Ain't no angels babies. Like that don't make sense. But you always see the picture of a white little baby angel and Christ or God, right? And they always white and naked, right? With their penis hanging out. That's pedophilia. That don't have nothing to do with the Bible, right? But read on.
More than the creator, who's blessed forever. Amen.
So we worship the creature more than the creator. Because once we got to understand, only God wanted his chosen people, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, right? If you're not black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, God is not coming back for them people. Those make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We scatter all across the four corners of the earth. That's why we in China. That's why we in Russia. That's why we in Japan. We all over the place, right?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
But it says, read that.
Who worshipped and served the creature more than the creator, who's blessed forever. Amen.
So that's why imagery matters. Because when the little children are young youth today, they look up and they say, I pray to Jesus, they're going to say he's a white man. When they praying to God, they going to think he's white. You ask 10 little kids from the ages on, probably 10 on down, you had a white image and a black image, Jesus up, they're going to point to that white image, right? Because they don't know no better, right? But it's up to us to teach them what is the truth. Because that's all the Bible is talking about. The Bible is the history books of the blacks, Hispanic, and Indian. It's all it is a history book, right? But it's we out here to say the truth to our people. So what's wrong with telling the truth, right? Get that in John 8, verse 32. The Bible talks about that. What's wrong with telling the truth to our people? But it comes a problem with the other nations because they know, oh, they're waking up now. We're not Negroes no more. We're not black. We're not a color in the crayon box. I'm not an African American. African American are two white men, Leo Scipio Africanus and Americo Vespucci, right? So how could we are not them people, right? Read.
John chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So meaning when we don't know the truth as a people, we're still under that captivity slave mindset. We're spiritually got the yokes of iron upon our neck, right? Just because we could vote now, just because we could get jobs, we think we free. And actually, you're not spiritually free, right? Because we still think of that's a white Jesus, right? We don't know who we are. We say we African American, black, Negroes, Afro American, an Asiatic black man. We're the only nation of people that nationality change every 10 years. The Chinese don't say that. They say I'm China, right? From Beijing, right? The Japanese know where they from, right? Caucasians, they know where they from. They know that I'm Irish American, I'm Russian. They know where they from, but only us. Why is it when it comes to only the blacks, the Hispanics, our nationality changed every 5 to 10 years? We don't know who we are, right? That's the curse that he was bringing out. And that curse only falls upon the children of Israel, which showing that this Bible was only meant for the children of Israel.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.